I didn't always know what I was doing, but I just loved to be the camera, in front of the camera. So about quitting, I have always known that I was going to sing and I was going to do gospel music. So and I didn't when I started, I didn't I wasn't thinking or I wasn't aware of the recompense or the payment or I didn't know about. I just wanted to sing, so I was just happy to hold the microphone and sing for the Lord. So most times I find that so many things can be of a challenge,
Yeah.
but I want to thank God for guiding my path from quite early, so that I was always with the right people. And my early years in music was in church, so like I always tell people, you want to do music, you want to minister to God's children, you always need to be in the church. So I started in the church. I knew I was going to do professional music, but I didn't know how. So, and I wasn't jumping the gun, I wasn't pushing anything, So a lot of times when we have issues with sustainability and continuity, sometimes we're stepping ahead of ourselves. When you stay in the flow, the Lord has made provisions for you.
Right.
So about I really can I don't have a true story about a frustrated heart,
Amen.
right? I don't have that true story because I was just growing in grace. It was just like one step after the other. I didn't realize how music could be, like it could be profitable. It wasn't in front of me. I just wanted to sing. I was just happy to sing. So of course you have a lot of challenges, when it has to do with third party. I mean, there was a time in my country, there was a market that was very big on piracy. So we all have that issue. But I mean, the joy of doing what you love to do sustains you.
Amen.
And then when you walk with the Lord, He shows you a picture. So that picture is always in front of you.
Right.
It wakes you up at night. It keeps it that passion. It just boils. Even when just five people are listening, but you're happy to sing to the five. But you know of a certainty that if the Lord has called you, He's faithful to take you to where He has said He will.
Amen.
Yeah. Any Ugandan
Yes,
artist?
a Ugandan artist that is trending in Nigeria.
Oh wow. About Ugandan music, um, trending in Nigeria. I'm not aware. There might be, but perhaps not at the large scale. Right now, Nigeria is like a fireball. There is for every artist, there is a million more waiting. So it's like if you cup the air, there is talent, abundance of it. And you see, this has been, I would say, this talent has come through perseverance, many years of waiting to become. So there's a long line of, so it's very saturated with Nigerian music. We rarely listen to, because there's so much good content. There's concert. If it's gospel, there is a lineup. If it's whatever genre, there is a lineup, and it's so good. And this is the time we are like in the Kairos moment. The Lord is sending people from Nigeria. So we went through a training. Speaking of Christian music, we went through a period of training. There was a time, I think Nigeria has hosted, I don't know if there's any Christian general that we haven't hosted, apart from maybe those in the 60s of, the TLOs boom and all that. I won't be surprised if he came to Nigeria. But you see, we hosted a lot of principalities. And every time they came, there was a deposition.
Yes. Amen.
So that is where you are now.
Yes.
So there is a reason, like I said in the other room, I feel very strongly that the sound is coming out of Uganda.
Yes.
So the Lord has sent a forerunner, has sent someone as a catalyst, as a revival. So what you see in Nigeria is only a matter of time it's replicated in Uganda.
Yes.
So when you host graces, there is a deposition, there is an impartation,
Yes.
there is a release. And above all, when you see them, there is an impact, there's an inspiration. Because when you see, it is possible, and then you begin to aspire to the inspiration that you see, So, truthfully, I'm not aware of any Ugandan content that might be trending in Nigeria because I'm not always aware of, depending on what you're doing. So I'm not made aware. There might be, right? But then that is not to say that there will not be. So there will be. And us coming here is proof that there will be.